Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Killer for the win here, and I'm back with another episode of farming to a maxed out Town Hall 9. I think this is episode number 8 now. I'm gonna go ahead and attack this guy. Looks like he has about 750k in loot, and I've got a few giants and also some Valkyries. I had some leftover Valkyries after all those big Valkyrie raids that I did in the last video. So I decided why not go ahead and splurge a little bit, use them with the giants and see how well they do. So as you can see, the ones that made it through the middle are doing pretty well. The ones that got stuck on the right kind of are actually only one of them is still stuck there. But she's taking a little while picking at that wall. I guess she's helping the tank though. I got some wizards back there that will help destroy that cannon and stuff. But the rest of my guys are making their way in the center of the base right now. And looks like there's a little bit of loot in his storages, but not a lot. I'm going to go ahead and drop another raid spell kind of in the center off to the right a little bit, just so I can get these giants through, and hopefully they will be able to destroy all of these buildings that are left, all the defensive units, because I want to make sure I get all the loot out of this guy. He's got a pretty good amount of loot, so I want to be sure to get every bit of that. So I went ahead and dropped my Barbarian King as well. He's making his way along kind of the outskirts, taking out this wizard tower and stuff. That's definitely going to help me out a lot. Now we only have one more splash damage building to take care of, which is another wizard tower. Looks like our giants are making a way. They're making their way towards that and this cannon. We're pretty good though to go ahead and 3-star this guy. We've got a bunch of infantry left and about 100,000 Elixir. They're going ahead and taking that out. Looks like this guy had about 70,000 Elixir in each one of his collectors, so that's pretty significant. As you can see, he doesn't have that much in his storage, mainly in his collectors, so that's what I was mainly going for. And it looks like he's probably going to have a builder's hut or something like that on the bottom of his base. And yeah, after we get that, we'll go ahead and see what the total is in this raid. Went in and got the 3-star. And like I said, about 750k, maybe a little bit more because I was in gold 3 farming at that point, so I got a little bit more of a loot bonus. And as you can see, we're level 110 there. It's pretty exciting. It's a really good level in my opinion. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and skip ahead to the next raid. This guy has some level 6 mortars and some level 4 wizard towers, so pretty decent base, you know. Not a bad layout for a Town Hall 8er, I believe also. Yeah, it looks like a Town Hall 8er because I think he only has 3 wizard towers. So, yeah, he has about 500k in loot, so that's pretty good. Mainly just a lot of Elixir that we're going to need to go ahead and keep our research lab going. I think this is right before I finished my level 3 Valkyries, so I definitely needed some Elixir because I wasn't going to be using any more Dark Elixir to level up troops. Mainly I was going to use that for my heroes because it's pretty expensive for the troops that I have left to level up, and I'd just rather use my heroes, or rather level up my heroes with my Dark Elixir. So anyways, we're making our way to the center of this guy's base. Looks like this dragon's actually doing a really good job. Even though it's a level 1 dragon, his air defense, one of them was actually upgrading. If you look in the top left corner, and I think I noticed that, so I made sure to take out his air defense in the bottom left first. Then I could drop that dragon, and maybe it would have helped a little bit more if I dropped it more towards his town hall. But, well, it looks like we probably have enough troops left to get the majority of the loot left. We only have a couple gold storages. This guy mainly had all of his loot in his storages and not his collectors. So that's what I was going for. I'm probably just going to wait until my queen gets into that last gold storage. And, yeah. I'm going to drop a raid spell on that, actually. I guess I'm going to go for the 3-star on this guy. And my queen's going to move up, and she's going to take out that wizard tower really quickly, influenced by the raid spell. She's actually level 13 now, so she's doing a ton of work. As you can see, she does do a good bit of damage, especially with the raid spell, so she's definitely a huge help just in farming in general. Anyways, now that I've got all the loot, I'm going to go ahead and end the battle. Looks like my Barb King was getting hurt there, so I'm going to spare him and end the battle. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and skip ahead to the next raid here. Alright, this is a replay, and there was something cool about this. I think I wanted to show off my queen or something like that. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and go in from the top left corner, drop a raid spell, drop the queen. My giants are going berserk, taking out all these cannons and whatnot. Looks like my archers have advanced up, and now they went ahead and took out that wizard tower before it could really do too much damage to my giants. Now my queen's going ham as well. She's making her way into the center. Going to go ahead and take out this air defense and this gold storage. And yeah, we're only like a half a minute or so into the battle, like a minute, And we've already got most of this guy's base destroyed, or only like half of it, but we've got most of his defensive buildings taken out. And you can tell he has a lot of buildings on the outside of his base, so they're obviously going to be pretty easy to take out. Now that my guys have got through most of his walls, they can go ahead and destroy the rest of these buildings. So yeah, everything's just coming down at once on him. All these buildings just destroyed at once, and 100%. Bam, that was pretty fast. So yeah, I think mainly I just wanted to show off my queen in that one. This is right after I got my level 13 queen, and I was really just having a blast raiding with her a bunch. So anyways, now that we're back to base, I just want to show, probably going to get a couple of walls leveled up to level 9. So let's see, we have 6 million gold, so we can potentially get up to 6 million walls. I don't see anything else that I actually need gold for. Oh, but actually no, we're going to go for the town hall. Are we? Psych. Nope, we're not going to go for the town hall. I'm just trolling. I figured I'd just fuck with you guys for a second. We're actually going to go back to walls, and we're going to focus on maxing our town hall 9 out. At least all of the buildings, maybe not the walls and the heroes, but at least all of the buildings before we go to town hall 10. We're just going to focus on the walls and the buildings a little bit more. So right here, as you can tell, I need a little bit more Elixir to actually level that up. That's going to be my very last building, period, for my town hall 9 to max out. As you can see, the rest of my buildings that aren't maxed yet are in the process of maxing out. They are leveling up. So you can see a barracks over there, and there was 2 Elixir collectors. So all that stuff was being worked on. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and skip ahead to the next raid. Looks like a Town Hall 8er. He has level 5 mortars, level 3 wizard towers or something like that. He's got them 2 spread out. Well, he's got them in kind of a bad spot. I rated him from a good spot. As you can see, my plan is to get to those mortars really quickly and to kind of avoid those wizard towers until like the last second, because they are just they're so far out of the way. I don't even need to worry about them, so I'm not even going to go for them until I have to get the rest of the loot there. And mainly I'm going to use my other troops as a distraction. You can see I got so many troops on the left side, I don't really need to drop any more, so I'm going to go ahead and drop the rest of my troops on the right so they can be a distraction, take out a bunch of these buildings on the right while my guys on the left are making their way to the buildings there. And it's just going to be a overall it's just going to be complete destruction in the center of the base whenever they meet there. So as you can see, that worked out really well. All the buildings on the right are pretty much destroyed. Now we're all just making our way towards the center and towards the top again of this guy's base, and we're going to go ahead and finish him off just like that. So we've got a couple more buildings here, just a couple barracks, and we'll go ahead and get those taken out. We got 3 stars, 31 cups, about 650-60k in loot, so pretty damn good amount of loot in my opinion. Then we're going to go ahead and skip ahead to the next base. This guy was actually in silver too. His name was Sam Bow, and looks like he's a Town Hall 8er, I'd have to say, in a clan called Swag Boys. So that's pretty interesting in my opinion. Pretty interesting name, and they have a gay flag, or I don't know. I guess it's not like a homosexual flag. I know it's like the colors of the rainbow, but I guess it's not intended to be like a gay symbol or anything like that. Not that I have anything against gay people, but I don't know. I don't really like that flag too much in my opinion. I guess it's all right every now and then, but if your name is Swag Boys, I don't think that's it's not showing too much swag in my opinion. Anyways, back to the gameplay here. Once again, we were only up to like 50%, and we're already through most of the guy's base. And then I put my troops on the right side, and now it's just going to be completely haywire from here. They're going to take out these wizard towers really quickly. And as you can see, my queen is making her way through, picking these buildings off with haste. She's in a hurry right now. And we only have 2 minutes, or we have 2 minutes left in the raid, and we're almost to 3-starring this guy's base. I'll probably finish it in about a minute and a half, so that's pretty good, pretty quick. I like to make these raids kind of as quick as possible, just so I can get as much gameplay crammed into one video. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the loot change that was implemented into the game sometime around Christmas. They said that they were going to change the loot around, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have noticed. It was supposed to take a week or 2 or so to be balanced out. And here I'm going to max out my very last barracks, my very last dark barracks, my very last barracks in general. And I'm just going to show you guys that all of these defensive buildings are actually maxed my Town Hall 9's defense is completely maxed, and it's really exciting to have it done. And yeah, I feel pretty accomplished on that note that my Town Hall 9's defense is maxed. And once again, I started it, I think, in like April. So what is that? That's like 9 months ago or something like that. 8 or 9 months ago, and it's finally done. So I'm pretty stoked for it. I really like to just admire it. Anyways, what's it called? Yeah, so about the loot change. Basically, you guys noticed, I'm sure a lot of you guys noticed, that it was probably not for the better at first. It was a lot harder to find big raids like 700, 800k and stuff like that. Mainly you were struggling to find 500 and 600k raids, and really never finding anything bigger than that. I'm not sure if anybody really did, or you know, I haven't seen that much gameplay of people that farm a lot since that update, but I know that people in my clan were struggling to find big raids, and yeah, I don't think anybody got, really probably hardly anybody got that big of raids since that update up until now. It is January the 15th, and I noticed like 2 or 3 days ago, I want to say about 3 days ago, on like the 12th of January 2014, basically there was a loot change, and I'm pretty positive of it. I don't know if it was just a hot fix, that a maintenance break, or what, but you know, a little maintenance break where they'll fool around with a couple of things. But basically, I noticed a big change in the loot. Now I'm finding much bigger raids. Before I would have to search a lot more. I'd struggle to find, you know, 5, 6, 7, 800k raids. I pretty much would never find them bigger than 600k. Maybe I found like one 700k raid. But yeah, these raids, you can probably even tell in my gameplay that my raids were a little bit less loot for sure over the past week, you know, or the past like couple weeks since that Christmas update. And now the loot is actually a lot better. I'm finding it a lot easier to find these big raids. So if you guys haven't noticed it yet, definitely go online and check it out. And ironically, right after I say that, I get like a 750k raid, or I don't know how much I get out of this guy, but I found a lot of raid. Mainly, I'm probably just going to go for his Dark Elixir here. I don't know how much I'm going to get in total, but we definitely are going to get these Clan Castle troops taken out and his Barb King. So anyways, yeah, just leave a comment if you noticed the loot change since like 3 days ago on January the 12th, or if you noticed that it was bad before, and leave a comment if you're going to try it now if you haven't tried it yet, and also leave a comment if you have any success with it. I know that I've been farming anywhere from Silver 1 to Gold 3, anywhere from the start of that league to the end of Gold, the start of Silver 1 to the end of Gold 3, and I've actually been finding really good raids lately. I find that I will only have to skip somewhere between like 5 and, you know, potentially, I'm not going to lie, it's like 40 times. Normally, you know, it'll be like 5 to 20 times that I'll skip, but I have went up to like 30, 40, maybe even up to 50 times once since the past few days, just because I knew I would find something good, and I did find like a 600k raid at the end of that, so it's pretty worth it in my opinion. Anyways, back to the gameplay here. We are really struggling right now. It is not looking too well for us right now. We're trying to make it to this DE. Well, I'm not actually doing a very good job of it right now. Kind of dropping, I dropped too many troops on the right side. Now I'm kind of trying to make up for it by getting my troops back into the oh my god, excuse me, back into the center of this guy's base. And yeah, that was bad. I don't know why I did that. Anyways, also yeah, we're gonna get our barbs in the middle, drop a raid spell and stuff like that. They're gonna go absolutely ham and get the rest of this guy's DE. Anyways, also, what was I gonna say? Crap, I forgot now. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. But yeah, pretty much going to get most of this guy's gold, or like all of his gold. Most of his Elixir, we actually made it a bit further than I thought that I would. I probably should have dropped another raid spell on my queen right now, just before, well, I mean, she's not actually getting hurt by the Tesla or anything yet, so I probably could have waited a second. But if I had dropped it somewhere right about now, then I probably would have got a bit more of this Elixir. I'm not too sure if I do or not. Looks like I'm holding on to it, and yes, I do drop it. Looks like she is going to get one of those Teslas. Take out the Queen's Throne. Then she's going to go ham on that Elixir storage. She's not quite going to get the rest of the loot, but still about a 650k in regular loot raid, like 670k and 2,000 Dark Elixir, so that was pretty good. I didn't quite get it all. It could have been like 750k, but still pretty solid in my opinion. So anyways, now I'm going to show some of the defense on my old base, how it's working out and stuff. and I'll probably show a defensive replay. But anyways, yeah, like I say, definitely hop on right now. Try to farm anywhere between silver 1 and gold 3. You probably shouldn't have to search that much because there is a lot of good loot right now. It's not nearly as hard as it was before to find these big raids. And yeah, definitely give it a shot. And that's pretty much the end of the video. Let's see what I have here as far as a defensive replay goes. I actually got rated by 46 level 3 hogs. And this guy's a fool because he rated me with rage spells and not healing spells. I guess he's kind of a noob with hogs. I guess he hasn't used them that much. I'm really not too sure. But I thought it was kind of funny how he does this. As you can see, he is going to take out my queen first. He didn't quite check for clan castle troops, I don't think. He just went ahead and dropped all of his hogs pretty much at once. Or most of them on the right side. As you can see, they're going to die off very quickly to this level 1 clan castle dragon that I have in my level 7 wizard tower. They're going to die really quickly to that. At least the ones on the right side are. He dropped a bunch on the left side as well, and a rage spell, and he's actually going to use a healing spell on them that actually worked pretty good for him. So he is going to make it pretty far as far as like the bottom half of my base. He pretty much destroys all of that. Now he's making his way to the top half. And looks like he's out of spells here. He's out of luck as well. And now my dragon is caught up. And he's finally going to kill off the last of his hogs. Looks like he has a few archers, like his clan castle troops, that he's going to drop on the bottom. But it's too late. He doesn't have enough troops. One of my expos is still up. And yeah, he got pretty much wrecked on that raid. A lot of DE for nothing. Anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Leave a like and a comment. I just want to say thank you a ton for 2,000 subscribers. I'm already up to 2K subs and over 150K views, so I really do appreciate it. I need to make a thank you video or go ahead and do that giveaway soon. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.